Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited we're doing this. I was like so overjoyed when I saw all of your wins coming through.
Yeah, it's exciting.
How's it been? Tell us a little bit about your journey. Actually, let's do this. Why don't you tell us a little bit about where you were before you came into our world, Mindy? Ladies, this is the gorgeous Mindy. Tell us about what you do, who you do it for, all of that.
Yes. So now I help overwhelmed moms go from chaos to clutter-free in 8 weeks with my mind over clutter method. And that has been developed completely from conception since I joined the program. So that's been 2 months of scratch to that. So really exciting. Before I worked in real estate and I was on a top team, and it was exhausting. And I was like emotionally disconnected from the kids, and then COVID hit and I was a single mom of 4 at the time. And so they were out of school for a year. And I had a little baby and I was trying to do real estate and I completely burnt out. And I met my now husband and we decided to join our lives together. He also had 4. So we each went from family of 5 to 10. So yes. And there was a need, obviously, for one of us to be more present at home and one to do work. Like it just had to come together that way to blend our families. So I gracefully bowed out and was thrilled to do that. Identity crisis major, we moved in together. We're blending our families, which has been so easy, honestly, easiest thing I've ever done. They did well. It was supposed to happen, but I was like, what is next? And I decided coaching. I had a life coach in real estate who just changed my life. So I decided to become a coach and I started school. And then, what am I going to do with this? And you're going to love this. I was nearing the end of school and saying, like, we have that little microphone on our phones that listens to us all the time.
Yeah.
And it was hearing me talk about it. Yeah. Yeah. So it was hearing me say things about business and yada, yada. And I started getting overwhelmed on Facebook with the most annoying ads for people gearing to coaches. And it was bugging me. And for whatever reason, I mean, this was going on for a few weeks. And then for whatever reason, there was yours. And I clicked on it. And honestly, after seeing so many, the fact that yours made me like, it sucked me in. And there was something about it. And I was like, you know what? If she can do that, like, I'm in. So that's how I ended up finding you.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I'm going to
Yeah.
have to find out which one that was. That's really great feedback too. Ladies, you always got to get feedback from your clients around what your message is saying. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Wow, you have really been on a huge personal transformation
Oh,
as
yes.
well.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Like you
Thank
just like
you.
ran at that and like took it by the horns and okay. So then you came into our world and yeah, like what were you looking for?
Well, I had kind of an idea in my mind of doing something in the minimalism world. And I decluttered my home and it took a really long time. And then I met Aaron, my husband, and moved in with him and proceeded to declutter his home. And but not just that, but like bring him in on the lifestyle and also his kids, which was a totally different challenge. You don't want to be the evil stepmom that's throwing away their toys. And it was challenging, but so we've come a long way. So I've done this more than once, and then I started helping some other people declutter their homes, family members, and I was getting my hair done and I was like, I'm ending the coaching school, and I really, I wish I could do this, but I wish I could teach people how to declutter and talk about simplifying your life and being a mom, but no one's ever gonna care about that. And the girl doing my hair, she said a lot of people would pay for that kind of help.
I'm
And
sitting here
I,
going, oh yeah, renovations we finished soon. We'll get Mindy in.
so yeah, so I was like, And I really respect her. She has a really awesome business and she's done well, and she's like 26. And I'm like, maybe I should listen to her. She just went and did it. So I was just looking for someone to help me get my message out there, and just how to actually start and what to do. I needed a step by step, and you gave me just that.
That's so good. Well, we love working with you. What's it been like on the inside? So you've got the step by step. What does that mean for you? What were you able to achieve?
So month number 1 was like all of June, and that was just kind of getting through the modules. And I printed everything out and put it in a binder.
Did you? Oh my God.
Carried it around with me. Like a dork. I look like a college student going to the coffee shop and working, but it's fine. But I put it all in a binder, and I pull that out, and it helps me. And then I was just going through all of those modules, and then getting in touch with Julie. I put off my appointment with her until the end of the first month. Just, it didn't feel right. And finally we got there, I was ready, and I met with her. And that it was like second month was mindset. It was completely mindset. And then also really going back to that offer that I had done and changing it after going through the modules. Because I mean, when I first heard about a mission post, I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what I'm offering. I don't know what to say. And so going through and just like really getting in this good mindset and thinking, what do I want to do? Where do I want these women to be? Like, who am I trying to attract? And changing that around. And then I decided to do sales boost, sequence, and ROI at the same time. One on my Facebook page, one on my group page. And it was magic. So I know the last update was 3 clients in 3 days, but it ended up being 4 in 4 days.
Oh no.
So from the time I opened my calendar, until 4 days later. And then my launch for my course, my group course, was 2 days after that. So that was amazing. And then at the same time, I got promoted on another page. It was a weird turn of things, and somebody posted me. And I went from 70 group members to like 180 almost overnight. And this was all happening at the same time. So I was trying to message everyone and, touch base with all these people. And so it was really wild. Last week, it was wild in a good way. And then launched my course, which is going beautifully. And then back to it today. And I'm starting to set appointments for this week too. So it's so good. And it was so not easy. Like for me, the hardest part was the emotional mindset work, not the other part. It was that. And then, but it was so simple. Like you have to do it, but it's so simple and easy to follow.
That's awesome. We're so happy
Yeah.
for you. And this is
Thank
just
you.
the beginning. Like you're like 2 months into a brand new business.
Oh.
Think about that.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm tickled to death. And there's just a lot of pride in myself. Like I've wanted to do something for me for so long, and I see now where every time I got frustrated or hit a roadblock, it was all coming to this. Like everything I do is my life as a mom, getting divorced, getting remarried, blending our families. It's all my journey, and now I get to share and help others, and it's just amazing.
That full alignment, right? You're living and mentoring like just who you are.
Yes. Yeah, my purpose.
And can I ask how old you are?
36.
So you're 36 and you're already living in your purpose.
That's pretty cool, right?
Really cool. Like some women never find their purpose, and that's really sad.
I know.
I'm so excited for you. So we're a couple of months in, 4 clients in 4 days. So that's $10,000 for you. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, in 4 days. I mean, it's fantastic. So and it was life-changing. And I know I posted this in the group, but I'll share it here. Like right before that, the week before, we've had some major bills come in and just a lot of stress. And I was not sure if I was going to get to buy groceries. Like we were just, it was that tight, just all kinds of struggle hits at once. And it's like, it was so great because as we were sinking financially, like over that month, I was coming out of something as far as my mind, and there was just no doubt that everything was going to come through and work out. And so I just like, I showed up like a wealthy woman and just acted that way, and behaved the way I want, that I envision her being. And it all just played out right in front of me.
That is, ladies listening to this right now, this is gold advice from Mindy, because the trap that we see a lot of women falling into is they look at where they're at right now and they make decisions based out of fear as opposed to where they're going, and also being your number one best client, being like, you need to step into that, being that wealthy woman, because it's about her. It's about the woman that you're here to serve. And by being able to do that, you were able to not get pulled into the negative of, what's going on here, but actually rise through that. And because of that, your vibration and energy was here. And then, of course, you attracted back exactly that same vibration energy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. And it was like anything bad just bounced off, it was so good. And that's really has been the biggest shift for me. So I'm so happy.
we're really happy for you too. We mostly had puppies. Anyway, we now have one of them, and they just woke up from a nap both at the same time. And so they're fighting under the desk. So if you hear that noise, it's the dogs under the desk. Mindy, what would your advice be to a woman who's watching this today?
Just if you have an idea, like just trust yourself and follow your heart on it. And I wasn't ready when I joined the program. But I knew something needed to change. And so it's just dive in, just jump in head first and just go, just take off.
Oh, I just lost you there. Just take off. Brilliant advice. Thank you so much, Mindy. What's next? What's next for you?
What's next for me?
Yeah,
I'm just going to keep on trucking. I am excited for the beginning of the year with what I do in the decluttering space. That is, I'm going to do a launch, and I really want to have 50 people enrolled in January to start the new year off right. I know it's such a time of year when people are decluttering and cleaning out and all of those things. So I'm going to keep going, keep learning, and then really do another big push in January.
Fantastic. Awesome. Well, we will have to do another client celebration for you then, but I'm so appreciative of you sharing your story. It is one of complete resilience and just some gold advice for the ladies listening to this. So I really appreciate your time and sharing so vulnerably as well. We're pumped for you. Let's keep going. Let's keep supporting these people who, like, you wait till you see my house at the moment because we're still renovating. It is like the stuff everywhere. I'm like, oh my God, Mindy, yes, please. Ladies, you can go check out Mindy as well. What's your group called?
Mother Uncluttered on Facebook.
Mother Uncluttered, her Facebook group. You can go join that as well. Have an amazing day. Thank you again. Ladies, you've heard it here. Go and be amazing.